How's it going, guys? Joe from First World Crusader here, making another video on my Harley Iron 883. And this is going to be my 1 year update video. So I'm a little over 1,000 miles. Didn't get to ride it as much as I wanted to last summer. Been a pretty crazy year. And unfortunately this year I'm not going to ride it as much as I want to either. I'm in the National Guard and I'm actually going to reclass this summer. So change my MOS and I'm going to be gone for 4.5 months. And I won't be back till the end of the summer. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of riding in at the end of the summer. And this is actually my 3rd time out this year. Been kind of cold, so today it's actually Easter Sunday, so happy Easter everybody. Probably won't upload this until a couple days after, but it is about 74 degrees here in Illinois, so really nice weather. Good to get out and ride. And man, it does feel good to be back out on the motorcycle. This thing's just a blast. So, 1 year update. As you guys know, if you watched any of my previous videos, this is my first motorcycle ever. Never rode before getting it. And I thought it would be a good beginner bike, good starter bike. All the research I did, all the YouTube videos I watched. A lot of people recommend it. And it is absolutely perfect for me. And I cannot be more happier with it. Again, there's a lot of stuff I want to change on it eventually. Right now it is still completely stock. The only modification I did is flip the mirrors, which helped me because I couldn't see when I had the mirrors where they came from the factory. I would have to bob around a lot, look at my shoulder, or I would see my shoulders. So I flipped the mirrors and that helps me see a lot better. Some people don't like the look of it. I think it actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, 1 year update, a little over 1,000 miles only on it. Do I still like it? Do I want to trade it? Do I want to get rid of it? And no. I definitely still recommend this motorcycle for anyone who's a beginner and is just getting into the hobby or the sport. It's a good bike to get. It's real nimble, real easy to maneuver, great to learn on. It's got enough torque and acceleration. After riding for a while, you're probably going to want a little more. The seat's kind of uncomfortable after a while. The exhaust is quiet, but still recommend it. I really like riding these back roads out here. No traffic. Kind of cruise at my own pace. As far as acceleration, I mean, it's got enough to for a beginner. I know a lot of people talking about getting the was it the 1250 or the 1275 upgrade kit for it, for the motor. Or usually we'll start out on the Sportster and then eventually just upgrade to a Softail or something else. But another thing I love about this bike is just the aesthetics of it. It looks badass. When I first got it, I did have an issue with putting it into neutral. It's kind of hard. I would like kind of like shift right through neutral and go into, let's take it right here, just check out this road. I would skip right through neutral and go to first gear. It's getting a little bit easier. The more miles I put on it, the more I break it in. So not a big deal on that. But no issues at all. I mean, it fired up. I kept it in my garage all winter, and I did have it plugged into a battery tender, and it fired right up the first time this season. So that's another thing with this motorcycle. The engine is very reliable. It's tried and true. It's been tested, and it definitely does have a real mechanical feeling when shifting and riding, which I like. But then again, this is my only experience on a motorcycle, so I really have nothing to compare it to. Really haven't gone too far on it yet. I probably most I ever rode it was maybe a little over an hour, and really not long distance. This bike isn't really made for long distance, but probably rode it for about an hour just around the back roads out here. I was gonna ride out to Starved Rock or Matheson today, and just looking at the route, kind of woke up late, so didn't do that. But I definitely did want to get out and ride and actually make a video. But being around northern Illinois here, one of the nicest routes to ride is, I guess, Highway 71. You start up in, I think it's like the Yorkville area, and you ride Highway 71 all the way down to Starved Rock, which I think it ends by Oglesby. So I would like to try that this year, maybe at the end of the year when I get back from my training. But it's supposed to be like probably the most like beautiful ride around where I live. Again, those Sportsters really aren't made for a long distance. They're more of a city, around town motorcycle. But if you had a nicer seat and a windshield, I would say you could definitely ride pretty far with this. I've seen videos of people rode across country on a Sportster, which is pretty adventurous, I would say, but I don't think I would do that. But people have done it. Oh, I just realized, you know what, I'm gonna pull over somewhere. My license plate is still tucked in. When I stored it in my garage, I had the license plate folded. You know what? There's no one on this road. I'm actually gonna pull over and just pop that in real quick. I don't want to get pulled over for that. I'm gonna throw the hazards on real quick. There we go. Someone's burning some leaves. A lot of people out with their family today celebrating Easter. I actually celebrated Easter the day before, which kind of worked out because I really just wanted to relax today and had some work I had to get ready for. Like I said, I'm leaving soon, had a lot of stuff to get ready, got to pack. A lot of paperwork just got to get squared away, and I definitely wanted to go out for a ride. Again though, if anyone is thinking about getting this motorcycle, I would say it's not for everybody. I mean, it's kind of hard to put it, but if you get bored easily, I guess, and you kind of like, I don't know, speeding around like me, I just like cruising. I like to get on it every once in a while. But I would say for most people that are looking to get a cruiser style bike, really have no experience, this would be a good choice. Let's see, left or right? I think a right. It's good on gas. Today actually probably would be a good day to go over to Starved Rock. There'd be no people there. But we just got up to 80. That's about, I would say, about as fast as it really likes to go stock. About 80 miles an hour. Still want to do a lot of modifications or upgrades to it. Exhaust, seat, change out the lights to LEDs. Kickstand, I really don't like the kickstand on it. It always feels like it's going to tip over. I really don't trust the kickstand. So maybe get an extended kickstand for it, something like that. I don't know what it is, but whenever I get off it, I put the kickstand down, I always gotta like just look at it for a second and make sure it isn't gonna tip over. I really don't trust the kickstand on this bike. Man, it feels good to be back out on a motorcycle. Sucks if you live in the northern states where you got winter, you can't ride. I'm pretty envious of the people that live out in Arizona or Florida, can ride all year round, or Texas. I really should check out Highway 71 though. I guess it's supposed to, it follows like a river. I don't know if it's the Fox River. I'll have to look at the map, but it's supposed to be one of the nicest cruises around where I live. If anyone's from around here, leave me a comment down below and let me know. I could go left here and it actually would run in right into Highway 71. You know what? Let's go somewhere I've never gone before. Check out this way. "12 miles to Highway 71. Storage on this bike, definitely want to get some bags for it. I think I was looking up the Plunder Dog bags. They're kind of expensive, but I think they look the best. I really don't like the look of the hard plastic bags. A lot of times too, I'll just have a backpack. But it would be nice to have some kind of storage on it. Really don't feel confident riding 2-up on it yet. So I haven't had anyone on the back. I've heard a few stories of accidents happening and people getting their passenger killed, and that's horrible. I actually know somebody similar sort of that, because it is very dangerous riding a motorcycle, and I would feel horrible if I got somebody killed. But maybe just more experience, practice, and time riding, eventually get some passenger pegs and a different seat. The different seat I get, kind of narrowed it down between two of them, and they both are kind of made for having a passenger anyway, and then getting like a sissy bar or something, just so I'll have a backrest. And when I first started riding, I mean, I rode a dirt bike when I was a kid. I know how to drive stick shift. I've had a stick shift Jeep most of my life, so that really helped. knowing how to shift gears and just the concept of using a clutch, I can understand that might be real confusing for someone who's always had an automatic car. So just knowing the concept of how to shift and use a clutch really did help finding the friction zone. But also I watched a video. I would watch a bunch of YouTube videos, and Yami Noob, he rides a lot of sport bikes, but he always talked about this old instructional video called Flick of the Wrist, I think it's called, and he rants and raves about it. So I watched it on YouTube, and it talked about counter steering, and that was very helpful. So if anybody's a noob, hasn't got their motorcycle yet, or even if you do have one, I just got a bug right in the visor. I definitely recommend checking that out. Suspension does kind of suck on this bike. I will say that. But man, it is a lot of fun. I don't get crazy on it. I always want to go home at the end of the day. It's my #1 goal. As far as gear, I do have a helmet. I got the Shui RFSR. Love it. Got the gold visor for it with the pin lock. Pin lock, I would say, is definitely a must. Stops your visor from fogging up, which is a must. But I'll wear gloves. I got boots and jeans. Don't have a jacket yet. I've had only one close call so far, and that was a vehicle pulling out in front of me almost. Scared the crap out of me, and that was like my 4th time riding probably. So I've been lucky so far. Nothing too crazy's happened. So I talked about this in one of my earlier videos too. When I first got a motorcycle, one of my biggest fears was dropping the bike. And I talked to the guy at the dealership. I asked him, I was like, hey, have you ever dropped one? He's like, yeah, it happens to everyone. You'll eventually do it. And I dropped it in my driveway, and I felt like a dumbass. Nothing broke, I didn't get injured. I was just at a weird angle on a weird slope of my driveway, and hopped on it and tried to go and cut the wheel too hard, and I fell over. So 2 good things happened out of that though. I got over the fear of dropping my motorcycle, and that helped a lot. And I figured out how to pick it up on myself, which it actually was really hard to do. But go ahead and leave another comment down below if you ever dropped a motorcycle. Luckily it wasn't when I was doing a corner or at a high speed or anything like that. It was at a standstill in my driveway. And I was more worried about the bike too. I was like, man, this thing's brand new. I don't want to break anything on it. But luckily, I think I scratched like the foot peg. That's about it, which isn't a big deal. So Newark, Illinois, there's supposed to be a nice private shooting club down here that my buddy belongs to, and I want to check it out one day, because I got a couple gun ranges by my house, but they're indoor. I really would like to be a member at a private gun range somewhere, be able to make some pretty cool videos too. I really don't like go into a public range and an indoor range and trying to make YouTube videos. Yeah, unfortunately I'm leaving in less than a week, so this might be my last ride for a few months, which kind of sucks because all winter I was like, man, I can't wait to get my motorcycle out. And I actually found out I was going to reclass and going to AIT like 3 weeks before I had the orders or the date for it. But should be interesting. If anyone's curious, I'm going to reclass to a 15 Tango, which is originally what I wanted to be when I enlisted in the Army, but there's no slots available, so I went for 15 Hotel. So both aviation MOSs, and they got a new job, so it's kind of why I'm getting sent to reclass, which I'm pretty excited for. But man, it is a beautiful day. Perfect weather for riding. I think it's like 74 degrees, sunny, no wind. It's been really windy the past week here. So back to the motorcycle though. Enough talking about a bunch of random stuff. If you're thinking about getting a Harley Sportster Iron 883, I would recommend it. I would say try to get a used one first. You'll save some money. But still, even a brand new one, they're not that expensive. $10,000. Like me, I think I saved $1,000 because this was a 2019 model that was left over, and I bought it 2020, so it was the year prior, but I didn't care about that. There's really no changes to it, just the paint. So I saved a little bit of money. Financing, Harley does have some good financing, and insurance isn't bad. When I first got it, I got insurance through Harley, and I think it was like $25 a month. I actually just changed it to Geico. That's only $15 a month for insurance. Isn't bad at all. But yeah, I absolutely love this bike. Something about it, man. It just, I know it's not the fastest bike. I think I might turn around here pretty soon. It's not the fastest motorcycle, but it's real great just to learn on. And you can kind of see, like, some people, I know a lot of people get a motorcycle, their friends will talk them into it. They'll ride it a few times, then just kind of forget about it and be like, eh, it's not really for me. But I actually like riding a lot. Again, it sucks I'm not going to be able to ride as much as I want to this year. So if you're one of those people, you're like, I don't know, I thought about getting a motorcycle for a while. You might ride it a lot. It depends on where you live too, if you got somewhere to store it. Like, I wouldn't get one if I didn't have a garage to put it in through the winter. So get a used one, ride it, see if you like it, and if you don't, it's not for you, you could always sell it. But hopefully you end up keeping it. And again, I really don't have that much experience on it. I've only put, I think I'm at like 1,200 miles, which isn't a lot. Only having this thing for 1 year. Last year it sucked. I got a lot of overtime at work. Alright, here's Highway 71. If I do turn left, this will take me into 80, I believe. And then from there it goes like right to, goes right into Starved Rock. I should just go there. Probably already halfway there. Yep, 26 miles. Ottawa, Oglesby. I think it's Oglesby actually. But I actually prefer, because I've never been to Starved Rock, but I've been to Matheson a lot. It's the one that's right next to it. It's like the same thing. And I actually like that one. I've talked to people that have been to both. Starved Rock, I guess, has more walking. But Matheson is the park I like going to. But that would be the route I would take. 52 to 71, 71 all the way there. But I am pretty hungry. It's about, what time is it? It's about 2:05. Haven't eaten yet today. I think I'm actually kind of lucky where I live. I live in Minooka, so it's like the perfect suburb away from Chicago, right where these back roads start and the country begins. Got a buddy who lives in Aurora, and another friend who lives in Crest Hill, and they really don't like riding around there too much. They'd rather come out and ride by me. But I could hop on, and as soon as I pull out of my neighborhood, I'm out in the country. And I could always go the other way, go more towards the suburbs. This is a pretty nice road. A lot of Illinois roads suck, lots of potholes, but like even that last one I was on 52, it's kind of bumpy. This one's real smooth. But I think I might pull off this road here soon and head back home and get me some food. Don't know where I'm going to turn. All I know is I just got to go east and look for the water tower. That's how I find my way back. Now let's take a left here. Going towards Marcel's. There's construction though. I don't think I'm all the way by Marcel's yet. I don't see any windmills. I know Marcel's got some windmills by the MTC. And by the other power plant over there. If you guys do got any questions about anything, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram. It's at First World Crusader. It's the easiest way to get in touch with me. I respond to all the DMs. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me. I think I'm almost at 6,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Fortunately, I probably won't be making too many videos this summer, but I'll try to make some when I can. But I really do love this motorcycle. Don't regret purchasing it at all. There are some things I wish I want to change on it, don't get me wrong, but man, this thing is just fun cruising around. It looks awesome. I just love that old school Harley look it's got. Really can't beat it. It doesn't really have any chrome on it. Everything's kind of blacked out. It's got the semi-gloss gray to it. It's a real clean, simple looking motorcycle. Eventually I'll definitely get a new exhaust for it, make it a little bit louder and a better seat. Maybe one day upgrade the motor, get the 1250 kit. I think it's like Hammer Performance makes a 1250 and a 1270 or 1275, I can't remember. I know a lot of people talk about doing that and they never do. I watched a few videos of people installing it. And then once you do it, you gotta kind of tune it as well. But maybe, and I feel like it makes a lot more sense that people do a lot of highway driving, where if they want that extra acceleration at top speeds, maybe to get away from traffic or something like that, it makes a little more sense. For me, cruising on the back roads, I never have anyone riding my ass. Well, not very often. So it does have enough acceleration for me at this moment. I'm sure the more I ride, the more I'm going to be like, I don't know if I'm getting bored with it, but just want a little more juice. Hopefully my camera's working. First time I had my helmet cam set up with the mic. I did that before too. Talking to myself, made a whole video, thought I was recording, turns out I wasn't even recording the whole time. Yeah, if you got one of these and plan on doing a lot of riding, first thing I would do to it is get a nicer seat. This seat, I mean, it's not bad. Anything over about an hour really starts hurting. You're kind of shifting around. especially if you got like a bad back or something like that. This is an interesting intersection. Alright. Let's keep going this way. But man, it is a great day to be out riding. Easter Sunday. Felt bad. I didn't ditch the family today. I seen them yesterday, so knew the weather was going to be nice, and I knew I wanted to get one good ride in before I left for the summer. And make a video. It's been a while since I made a video. Should I go left or right? I'm gonna go left. Try to find my way back home here. I think I know about where I'm at. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if I get lost. I'll eventually find my way back. Had a full tank of gas too, so I think I usually you get about 140 miles on a full tank. It's a 3.3 gallon, and I've only put on 41 miles since I filled it up. Total 1,035 miles on the bike. I usually leave it on this gear indicator here. Kind of like seeing the RPMs and what gear I'm in. Take a right here. Airport Road. Oh, that's right. There is an airport back here somewhere. Ah, I see the water tower. Water tower's in my neighborhood. Probably can't see that from the video. It's out of sight now anyway with the trees. Really what I might do is eat some food here and call my buddy up and see if he does want to ride out to Matheson. Would probably bring a backpack with me with some drinks, a couple waters. The thing too is I don't have any way to lock my helmet, so I don't like carrying the helmet around if I'm not riding my bike. If I go somewhere, and I don't like leaving it on the bike, just leaving it on the handlebars. I see they make like this little lock, but I feel like all you gotta do is just cut it with a knife. Cut the strap, the chin strap off the helmet, but... And then if someone stole my helmet and I'm somewhere far away, I'd have to ride it back without a helmet, and I don't have sunglasses, so that would be... Man, that'd be horrible. I don't even know what I would do. So I should probably carry a pair set of sunglasses on me, or even just clear ones, like safety glasses, just for an emergency situation if something like that were to happen. But that's where it comes in nice having bags. Just a way to carry some of that extra stuff. Didn't know if it was turning or what. But man, got bugs all over my visor. That's why I don't get people that don't wear helmets. I mean, one, it protects your brain and your face. And two, it protects your face from all the bugs. Like, if you just got sunglasses on, it'll protect your eyes, but like, say you open your mouth for a second or something, you're gonna eat a bug. Oh, there's the water tower. You guys can see it. Wait, is that... That might not even be the one I'm looking for, actually. I think it is, though. That's a cool house. That's awesome. Whenever I go through an intersection like that too, I always try to look both ways. I know the other people got a stop sign, but still don't want to get blasted by a car. Some nice houses back here.